Hey crafters, welcome to February. Can you believe we're already 1 month into the year? Before you know it, it's going to be Christmas again. Did I just say that? No, let's not think about that. If you're new here, my name's Sarah and I love all things craft. Before we get too carried away, February is the month of love. Sure it is. And that's not just because it's Valentine's Day, it's also my wedding anniversary and my daughter's birthday. So it's all happening over here. This month's free SVG is actually 2 SVGs. Sort of makes it a set. And we're going to use those SVGs to make a cute set of gifts that you can use for any time of the year. So these gifts will show off how you really feel. And we're going to be using all the things. We're using permanent vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, and even cardstock. This mug turned out great using the permanent vinyl. The card is from cardstock, obviously, but I also added some heat transfer vinyl. Now that was new for me, but it turned out awesome. This cute little canvas bag looks fantastic, and especially when you fill it with some chocolates, it's even better. And as always, you can download my free SVG from my website. I'll leave the link in the description below. So grab your supplies and let's get crafting. Okay, so today the supplies we're going to need are some cardstock for the card. You choose the colours. I'm going to use these ones. For the mug, you will need some just little scraps of vinyl. It doesn't take up too much. You will need a mug of some sort with a smooth outside is preferable. I just got this little calico bag, which we're going to use to put the HTV on. That was just cheap. Speaking of HTV, I've just got a couple of colours here. The heat transfer vinyl, which I'm going to use. We're also going to use some foam tape for the card and some glue. I like to use my bottle with a very tiny nozzle because it gives you a bit more control. So grab your supplies and let's go get the design ready to cut out. So once you've downloaded the files from my website, now there'll be 2 files in this month's free SVG. We've got the Love You card and then there's the individual words. So I'm just going to add both of those to my canvas. There we go, just separate them out. And for the time being, I'm just going to hide this one so that we can work on this one. When I cut out my square cards, I like to do them in 14.5 centimeters. Not sure what that is in inches, sorry, I'm Australian. So you just need to resize it up here with the size. I'm just going to type 14.5 and that resizes all of the layers. As you can see, all the layers are separated. Now you will see that when I ungroup them, these hearts are separate. Now they're just going to cut out in little pieces and then I'm going to add them on later. I'm going to do something a little bit different with these hearts. I'm going to cut them out of HTV, heat transfer vinyl, and I'm going to iron them onto the cardstock. So we'll see how that works. So I'll just leave them there for the time being. So they are good to go. And I'll just unhide the other one. There we go. Now this one is in 2 layers, as you can see. So the hearts are individual and the words are together. So I'm going to use this for a couple of things. I'm going to put it on the side of a mug to give as a gift for Valentine's Day or just to someone that I love. And I'm also going to cut it out of heat transfer vinyl and pop it on a little calico bag. So let's measure what size we need each one of them to be. Group those together. To put it on the side of my mug, I need it to be about 7 centimeters high. So I'll just pop that in there. So that's going to make it 7 by 7 pretty much, which I think will fit perfectly. So we're going to cut that out of permanent vinyl. So I'm going to cut the Love You and the hearts from a different color. So we'll leave that there. Now I'm just going to copy it again and I'm going to use the same file and I'm going to cut it out of HTV and pop it on my calico bag. So So for that one, I need it to be about 12 centimeters wide. Now I'm just going to change the colors of these so they don't get muddled up on my mats. On the mug, I'm going to cut the, okay, so first we'll just ungroup those. I'm going to cut the I, or the love you, out of a peacock blue, so we'll change that, and the red hearts. And this one we're going to cut from purple. And these are going to be like a glittery pink, which is going to be the same as these hearts here. So I'll just hold the shift key down and group all of those together and change those to pink as well. So there'll be a bit of a matchy going on. So the card's getting cut from cardstock, this one from permanent vinyl, and this one from HTV. It's all going on this time. So let's go and make it. Now on the mats, we have all of the layers. Let's just see where there's the rest of the card. All there. Now that's the permanent vinyl one. They are going to be from permanent vinyl as well. And these ones are from HTV. So with the heat transfer vinyl, we need to make sure that we mirror them. So we'll pop those ones on to be mirrored, as well as, where's the other one? This one needs to be mirrored as well. There we go. So we're going to cut out all of the cardstock first. So I'll go to continue and choose cardstock for intricate cuts, and I'll cut out those 3 layers. Okay, so I've cut out the cardstock pages. So now it's time to cut out the other ones. I'll cut out the permanent vinyl ones next. So I click on the blue mat, which was the permanent vinyl one, and I'm going to change this to holographic vinyl. And then let's cut that one. So now I need to cut out the heat transfer vinyl. This one, it's been mirrored. I just need to make sure I stick my vinyl shiny side down, and then we need to change this to iron on, and another reminder to make sure we mirror and shiny side down, and we're good to cut those out. Let's do it. So now I've cut out everything that we need, and we'll start with the mug first. So here is my cutout. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's going to just go on my mug right there. And my hearts, I use this peach yellow pink vinyl. So I'm just going to weed this first. Grab some transfer tape. Just pop that one on there. Before I pop this on here, we just need to give it a bit of clean with some rubbing alcohol. What that does is it just takes away the impurities and gives it a clean finish. So your vinyl will stick better. And we'll just leave that to dry. So once that's dry, just grab a towel and just use that to position your mug so that it doesn't roll around. Actually, yes, that's the side I want it on. So when I'm holding it, it's on the outside. Okay. Now because this is a mug and it's rounded, it's not going to stick properly if I just leave it like this. So there's a bit of a trick to this. So we'll take off the backing paper first. Now before we apply it, just give your transfer tape a few little cuts. Don't cut into the actual words, but just around the edge. That will just give it room to move a little bit. All right, once we're ready, start with the middle and we'll work our way over to the edge. It's just going to be this bottom bit that is going to move a bit. See how the transfer tape is moving there? So that's what we want it to do. There we go. Just give it a bit of a rub. Pull off the transfer tape. There we go. We can rub down all of it. It's pretty good. It's not sticking up anywhere. That looks pretty cool. Now the hearts, I'm just going to stick on with some tweezers. Just going to grab my tweezers. Down, and there we go. Quick and easy, super cute mug. That is gift number 1 done. Okay, so let's put this card together. So we've cut it out. We've got the 2 top layers which I'm going to glue together, so I'll just do that now. Okay, there we go. That's the first 2 layers done. Now this layer we are going to add some heat transfer vinyl. So I have cut the hearts out in here. Just going to weed these first. So these 2 big ones are going with the other job, so I'll put those over there, and this one here too. All right, so pop that one over there. Now I'm just going to cut these ones up because we are going to iron them onto our cardstock. All right, now you can see the flowers that have the hearts in them. I just have to line up which one goes with which. That one goes there, I would say. Small one. That one. This one and this one. All right, so I have my little mini heat press that I got for Christmas. I haven't used it yet, so I'm very excited. So we'll leave that there. Just pop this one under here. And then we will just iron these on, see how we go. That's about 10 seconds. Might need a bit more. Okay, so I gave them about 10-15 seconds each and then left them to cool. And there we go. That came out okay. I just made those ones with the heart shapes, but if you wanted to put more on, you definitely could. Wow, that looks cool. I think that looks great. All right, so now we're going to put the rest of the card together. And I just need to put some foam tape between these layers to give it a bit of dimension. I'm going to use the squares just because they're easier. Okay, let's put it together. Grab your pre-folded card, or if you don't have a card, there's a template so you can cut one out with the SVG. And then I'm just going to stick this onto the card. And there we go. There's a great Valentine's Day card, or just a card, just to say, I love you. I love how this turned out. Now you could just use, little diamantes, or you could use permanent vinyl. I just really wanted to use my heat press on the paper, and I think it turned out great. Gift number 2 done. Now the last one is just this cute little gift bag. Now you could fill it with treats, chocolates, what have you. Put it with the mug as a gift, or with the card, or whatever you like. I just found these in a pack of 3, I think, just from my local craft store. They weren't very expensive, so they make a really good gift. All right, so let's weed this one. Okay, so we'll just line it up here, give it a press. Once it's completely cool, you can pull off the carrier sheet. And then these ones. I love these glittery hearts. There we go. Got a cute little calico bag. You could do a few more hearts if you wanted, add a few extra ones in there, fill it with lollies, and there you go, perfect. So they look amazing. You could really use those files to make anything you like. It's up to your imagination. I really like how the HTV turned out on the card. Those little extra pink sparkles just made it look so good. I am going to have to try that again with something else. So I hope you had fun crafting with me today. Let me know in the comments below if you crafted along with me and how yours turned out. You can find all the links in the description below for everything you need, including the free SVG. And while you're there, why not sign up for my monthly newsletter, and then you won't miss any of the free SVGs. And if you like this video, don't forget thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back soon with some more crafty adventures, but until then, you have an absolutely fabulous week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!